At her? Perfect. My name is Maingaila Muvundika. I'm a conceptual artist based in Lusaka, Zambia, and my work um, stretches between photography, analog and digital collage, and printmaking. I'm very interested in the different ways masculinity manifests in our very interconnected society, whether it's through ideas of religion, whether it's through ideas of class, whether it's through ideas of race. My first interactions with print came from seeing David Makala's work. And so I started to do some research on printmaking. And for myself, it became a way to abstract or redact photos and information that I didn't want to be in images. And that's kind of how I got into printmaking. Me being in front of the camera came as a result of me being the only subject I had at some point. Through the self-portraiture, a lot of the work started becoming investigations of myself, my identity, things that I was interested in, and then juxtaposing that with what was happening socially around me. When you take a photo and you publish it, it's then in the public sphere. You don't have any control over that photo. So the idea with the censorship within the prints was to kind of bridge that gap of, okay, there's a photo, but there's still certain things in this photo that I don't want to translate in a public space or a public sphere. My upcoming exhibition, solo exhibition at Everyday Lusaka, the work initially started with a series of 7 photographs that were titled Nasamfishe Fiwa, which means I've developed ghosts. With those 7 images, I was layering paintings I had done, abstract painting I had done, onto photographs of myself that I had taken. And I started to explore what would you find in a family photo album? Like what are the hitters you'd always find in a photo album? That then led into me developing the work for this solo exhibition, which is titled Mwaiseni Mukwai, which basically translates to welcome. When you look at photo albums, it's not something that we always display outside. If you come into a home, it's something that's presented to you. It's really kept in a shelf or a room, and you bring out the photo album so people can have a look through the photo album. And so that's kind of the idea behind this exhibition. When you start to look at photographs and the damage that photographs have, a lot of the time it's friction from other photos being on them or something being layered on top of them. When things are rubbing up against it, there's that friction that then causes marks and scarring. And that's kind of my view on the passage of time. Those are the issues that I'm kind of really interested in with developing this work for the exhibition.